Hello and welcome to 3 Minute Game Pass. I'm Nathan. Roguelikes. There's a lot of them on Game Pass, like a lot of them. Is there too many? I don't know. But since everybody knows about stuff like Hades and Enter the Gungeon, I'm here to toss some ones you might have overlooked in your general direction. So if you like living, dying, and repeating, maybe check these games out. Here are 3 roguelikes you might have overlooked on Game Pass. Descenders may not look like a roguelike, but that's because you're falling for its lies. At its core, Descenders is a downhill bike racing game with an emphasis on both doing tricks and not hitting every tree and rock on the way down. However, as you progress, you not only choose your specific path, you earn points for doing tricks, which in turn gives you temporary upgrades for that run. Crash too many times and your run starts over. So it's a roguelike. A rogue bike, one might even say. The bottom line is that Descenders is a rogue bike. I'm patenting that word. Also, it's super addicting and a good game even if you don't usually like roguelikes. Dicey Dungeons is basically a board game mixed with a complex puzzle, and I like that. You pick from one of 6 extremely unique classes and then get rolling, assigning dice to abilities to do attacks, defend, and so on. The puzzle comes from both deciding what to equip to be prepared for any possible die roll, as well as figuring out which dice to use in which order to optimize each turn. It's also a bit easier than most roguelikes, at least on the first runs, which makes it a good one to try even if you don't like the genre. The bottom line is that Dicey Dungeons just keeps rolling, just like that Limp Bizkit song. If you like board games that use dice, you should give this game a shot. Our last game is One Step from Eden, which is basically the opposite of Dicey Dungeons, because while Dicey Dungeons is pretty chill and lets you take your time, One Step from Eden is what happens if Mega Man Battle Network and Slay the Spire had a crack baby. It's an insane, fast-paced action game where you draw abilities from an ever-growing deck and then use them to quickly combat monsters, all while dodging the monsters yourself. This game is very hard and very difficult to get into, although there are options to tone it down a bit if you're starting off, but its fun deck building and crazy blistering balls to the wall action will definitely keep you engaged. The bottom line is that this game absolutely destroyed my brain the first hour or so, but once you get into its rhythm, you'll find yourself hopping on over to Eden in no time. But that's all I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure and check out individual reviews of each of these games if you want to know more. And go out there and enjoy these 3 roguelikes you might not have heard of.